Okay, we're going to do the driving portion of the video. It's getting dark out, so we don't have. I'm running out of time to do this, but it starts right up. And oops, let's turn on the radio. And oops, turn it off all the way. There we go. And pull it out. And we have the car turns, everything, the track's nice and straight. Except the road is turning here, but smooth and comfortable. This car is equipped with an air suspension, and what that means is instead of having springs, it has airbags at each of 4 corners. Now the suspension adjusts itself. I'm not going over a speed bump, but what it means is when we're traveling on city streets like this, the car raises itself up higher in the air to compensate for these speed bumps and bumpy roads and all the other annoying things that you feel on a car in the city. But when it gets to freeway speed, the car automatically lowers itself down an inch to save gas, and I guess probably improves the cornering ability as well. I know it looks really neat if you look at what the car going down, if you're not in the car and looking at it, it's just like riding on the ground. You can see that on the freeway. And then when you hit the brakes getting off the freeway, it automatically, right around 35 miles an hour, you can hear the compressor will click on and it'll raise the car back up. Common problem on these cars is with age, the airbags develop leaks, and then people don't take care of it properly. They let the leak go and go and go, and the compressor works really hard because it's constantly pumping up the car. And of course it kills the compressor. I have gone through and rebuilt the compressor on this car. I replaced 2 or 3 of the airbags. I'm not going to tell you they were replaced with new ones because they weren't. They were replaced with other ones that I had, which are in good shape and are not leaking. Don't know how much life is or isn't left in them. I don't know how old they are even. I do know that at the moment they don't leak. If they do need to be replaced, it's a very easy job to replace them. And the rear ones cost about $100 a bag, and the front ones cost about $200 each. So as we pull out on the freeway, you'll hear it shifting gears. 1, 2, 3. It does a 4-speed automatic. If we wanted to hold it in 3rd gear, we just tap a button on the shift lever here, and you can just kick yourself down into 3rd gear. And that's useful if you're driving in hilly areas, or you're going to be doing more performance driving, whatever. You want to hold it in lower gear. But of course, most of the time you want to just leave it alone, so it'll go all the way into 4th, because we're cruising down the street, we're only going 35 miles an hour right now, and we're getting only 1,000 RPM. So it uses very little gas that way. Right now, if I hit the instant miles per gallon economy, we're getting 40 miles per gallon at the moment. But I can promise you the car doesn't really get 40 miles to the gallon. That's what we're getting coasting right now on the slow road. But overall, city and highway, I've always averaged right around 22 miles per gallon. And to be honest, I usually drive about 75 on the freeway, so it's pretty good. I've had cars that are a lot smaller that didn't do as well on Teal as this one. I'm probably going to have to cut the tape after this and cut to the freeway section, because I got a little ways to drive before I'm going to get to the freeway. And I don't know how much else I have to show you, or how much you want to really bother watching. But you can see the car idles very smooth. There's no shake, there's no shimmy or anything. And I should use the turn indicator, but it works. And if you hit the gas in this car, boy, it just says hello. And we're up to 70 miles an hour on a 45 mile an hour street. And I'm going to slow it down, but this car just kicks you in the butt. There's nothing like it. I think when it came out, the only other American car to keep up with it was the Corvette, and I don't think the Corvette had a big edge either. So we're coming up. Traffic here at the light. Brakes are smooth, no pull, one way or the other. It stops in a nice straight line. I just went through all of those anyway. That's all basically new in there. Have the air conditioner going, which makes it idle just a touch rougher if I were to turn it off. Unless we're perceptible on the video or not, the difference. It's a pretty minor difference when the air conditioning is going or not going. Sure, that's not a real popular thing or very important these days with GPS. I usually have a separate unit for that. But it's just another button to push. Let's see, let's get across some of this traffic. Everything you'd want and expect of a Lincoln, except way more horsepower than I think of when I think of Lincolns. I always thought of stodgy cars until the first time I drove one of these, and I was just like, wow. So, if you want a muscle/luxury car, looks great, runs great, no issues, and that you can even touch a car in this price range that would even approach what I'm asking for this one. I've been owning and selling and driving cars many, many years. I never repaired them in the past for a profit, but these days the economy's tight, and so I was like, okay, well, what the heck, let's restore a car too and make a few extra bucks on the side, and so that's what I've done with a few of them. I got a few of these Mark VIIIs because I like them so well, and this is, to be honest with you, I think this is the best one. The last one I didn't really quite finish, and I sold it to a friend who couldn't afford this one, didn't have that much money, and I sold it to her, and so she took that one, and that one, to be honest with you, had a little bit of rust under it anyway. It wasn't always a California car. This one's got no rust anywhere. This one, as far as I'm concerned, is the best one at the moment. Obviously, I'm keeping one for myself. That one's still under construction, and it will be as nice as this one, but it's still got quite a ways to go. By the way, I still have the cruise control on. We're taking a corner. I think it's a 45 mile an hour corner at 75. The car doesn't complain, doesn't mind. Just really don't even think about driving this car. It just does everything well. And we'll exit off the next exit. I don't know if you're able to hear the compressor kick on from the as it lowers itself back down and raises itself back up, or lower it down because we're on the freeway. But I'm going to turn off the air conditioner so maybe we can hear it better. And when I get to the exit here, I'm going to stop talking and see if we can hear it. It's almost imperceptible when the compressor kicks on, but it does it automatically and it raises the car back up. And it also does it if the car's not level. If you have a lot of stuff in the trunk, you'll never see one of these cars going down with the trunk dragging because the air system automatically keeps the car level all the time. City driving. buys this car, you're getting a really good deal.